Now, local news about local people. This is Newslink Indiana.
Good evening, I'm Chris Bavender. Thanks for joining us. No one was injured today when 7 cars derailed from a Norfolk Southern train in Muncie. The accident happened around noon and caused road closures where the tracks cross Gavin, Broadway, Weiser, and Hackley streets. 2 of the cars spilled open, one containing washers and dryer, the others boxes of chemicals.
As far as we know, it's non-threatening, but we're taking precautions just to protect the environment and the public.
11 cars on another Norfolk Southern train derailed on the same horseshoe turn in August. A new Indiana food handling law takes effect Saturday, and some local restaurants have already adjusted to the changes. Newslink Indiana's Randy Rankin explains some of the new rules and what they mean.
Restaurants must have at least 1 employee certified in food handling by January 1st. And Delaware County Board of Health Food Inspector Bradford Koss says the new law has been long overdue.
We're glad to see it because it's a new change and it'll be good for the industry.
According to Koss, an employee must pass a 90-question exam and attend a 2-day class in order to be a certified food handler. Beth Harris of Bruner's Family Restaurant says the class is helpful even with years of experience.
I've been doing this for 18 years and thought, why do I need to go here? I thought I pretty well knew what I was doing, but different things change, and it was a real good course.
Koss says the biggest change with the law is the temperature danger zone, which means cold foods must remain colder and hot foods kept hotter. White River Landing manager Tyson Adams is a certified food handling instructor, and he's not too concerned about the new food handling laws.
We set up a training staff or a training program for our staff, not necessarily a certification program, but something a little lighter weight.
Koss says if a restaurant doesn't have a food handler certificate during inspection, they could face up to a $1,000 a day fine. In Muncie, Randy Rankin, Newslink, Indiana.
Both Harris and Adams say they will have at least 1 other staff member take the class. It's safe now to drink the water in Hagerstown. The town has canceled a boil water advisory. Residents were told Wednesday to boil water because of broken water mains. Water was restored late Thursday, and town manager Carl Gideon says water sample tests were normal. A unique loan opportunity will soon be available to some Richmond residents. Newslink Indiana's Jennifer Kinley has details on who will benefit.
While there are loans for cars, homes, and education, there's a new type of loan thanks to 5 Richmond women.
No interest loans to single working mothers in the community.
The Vision Mothers Bank, a place where single working women can go starting Monday for financial help.
Single working mothers will have the opportunity to apply for a loan as little as $5 and as much as $100.
We'll make out a payment plan with them and they'll pay us back.
The loan money comes from donations, and for one local single mom, a program like this can really help.
There are times that, we don't have the money to go and even get groceries sometimes. So we have to, go to my mom and dad's house. Fortunately, they live very close and I have that option.
Janelle Shipley works 3 jobs, and when she tried to apply for WIC, Financial Aid for Women, Infants, and Children, she was told she made too much, by $100 a week.
When I go to the store and see these people with 3 and 4 kids that I know aren't working, that get this, and I'm working 3 jobs and I don't qualify for it, it makes me very angry.
It's a program Darlena Rankin could have used years ago with her 2 now grown children.
Difficult. One of the hardest jobs I think a woman can have.
To be eligible for the loan, mothers must be residents of Richmond, employed for at least 90 days, and have children under the age of 18. In Richmond, Jennifer Kinley, Newslink, Indiana.
If you're a single working mother and would like to apply for the Mother's Bank loan, contact the Wayne County Foundation at 765-962-1638. Loans are available starting Monday. Indiana's Better Business Bureau warns Hoosiers to look out for a crafty credit card company. Beneficial Health Group has placed calls all over Indiana offering a $299 credit card deal. Consumers say, however, that instead of a card, they only receive information on medical discounts and credit card applications. Beneficial Health Group has the Bureau's lowest ratings. If you have questions or complaints regarding this company, you can contact the Better Business Bureau at 866-INDY-BBB. Well, now here's a look at the Newslink Indiana forecast. Keep an umbrella handy. It's going to rain. Tonight there is a 70% chance of rain with a low of 46. It will be windy with gusts up to 37 miles per hour. For New Year's Eve, we'll get a chance to dry out a bit. There is a 20% chance of showers early in the day. The high will be 54 and it will still be breezy. And checking the 5-day forecast, we'll see a chance of rain every day, but it won't be a total washout. Temperatures will remain above average with highs mostly in the 40s and 50s. An East Central Indiana boy is one of 2 big winners of an essay contest sponsored by Senator Richard Lugar and the Indiana Farm Bureau. More than 1,000 essays were received. Newslink Indiana's Stephanie Champlain introduces us to the winning team.
We'll celebrate the victory.
It's a victory Trey Dunn wasn't expecting.
I felt like jumping up and down, but I knew I couldn't.
Trey said to her, "Grandma, the boy winner was from District 4, and I just saw her face go, "Aw." And then he said, "Grandma, we're District 4.
The topic, the perfect pizza, begins on Hoosier Farms, so the 13-year-old based his essay on what he enjoys most, football.
And it kind of didn't surprise me since it was during football season, and that's what he was all excited about at the time.
The pizza was broken into 4 quarters.
And the teams were the food groups.
One team complete with
Will Wheat, Otis Oat, and Sam Soybean.
And in the end,
buzz! The final in tonight's football contest is Junk Food Zero, Hoosier Pizza, 100% healthy.
Dunn and his family won an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C., a trip his family has been on before. Older sister Caitlin won the same contest in 2002.
I knew how great it felt to be top, and I wanted him to feel that too.
Now that Trey and Caitlin have won the big prize, it's up to Alex and Catherine to keep the family tradition alive.
Not to put any pressure on anyone else.
Something Trey can now brag about as well.
I guess now I can tell my sister that I've won it too.
In Portland, Stephanie Champlain, Newslink, Indiana.
The family leaves on the 3-day trip to Washington, D.C., March 11th. That is Newslink Indiana. Join us tomorrow at newslinkindiana.com for more news.